Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cowboys nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Off the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Safety net options, corner with options set to coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding Williams on the check down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. George Pickens, 66 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. White back to Henderson on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
And the Patriot first down.
May going to give it to Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll throw with May. It's complete to Brown, right side. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Throwing, Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Prescott down. That's caught downfield by Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Patriots 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, May. His throw incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
Romeo Doubs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
To throw is Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught. There's Ryan Floyd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Prescott. Floyd brings it in outright. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott to throw it.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This is caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15.
The extra point now for Borregales.
Extra point.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
There's Flournoy. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
At the Patriots' 8-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dak Prescott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Entering, attention, pop up, the connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game.